going shopping at Hobby Lobby. I haven't been here in, I don't even know, it's been a long time. The closest Hobby Lobby is like an hour from my house, so I don't get here too often, but I got to meet my mom in this city for lunch for her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. And so on my way home, I'm going to the Hobby Lobby. So let's go look for some yarn that I can't get near me. It moved the yarn on me. I have no idea where it went. Found it. Ooh, my happy place. Oh yeah. Alright, even though I love this one, I'm putting it back because there's one left. I can't get any more if I want more, and it looks like it's coming apart already, so. It occurs to me that's kind of silly to get yarn from here because if I like anything, I can't get any more because I have to drive an hour to get it. Now it's going to be onward to Joann's, if I can find one nearby. I'm not sure if there's a Joann's around here, but if not, Michael's. Found it. I walked right past it. It's not a very big section. So literally the yarn that I want to get, I only see it all the way up there. Okay, before we can get desperate. You always gotta check the hidden ones, right? Oh my gosh, none of these have it. I can already see that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna break that rack if I try to climb it. Oh, this feels pretty stiff. That's what she said. Score. Looks like it gets stocked right there. So they are, in fact, out. It looks like this is the last one of it, which is a bummer. I hope I have enough. I've got a little bit of my skein left at home, but if not, I'll just have to go to the Michael's. That's in the closer city, which is still freaking 30 minutes out of the way, but oh well, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's the next day. I forgot to get polyfillos out and at a craft store. So I ended up having to go into my local city anyway. Brought my kiddo along, and we're going to a creative reuse center in my city that has like, it's basically a thrift store, but just for arts and craft supplies. It's amazing. I suggest everybody look in their local city to see if you have a creative reuse center because you can't beat the deals here. So, but you just don't have the choice necessarily, but you might find some really good stuff for really cheap. So I'm gonna see what they have. Found the stash. The polyfill, this is like filling for the stuffies. Okay, let's do a haul video. I figure this was the easiest way to show you all what I got, so let's do it. We're gonna start with Hobby Lobby. We'll just go in the order that I went in. And you will know why. I absolutely love my local creative reuse center because holy moly, you cannot beat the prices. You really, really, truly can. Okay, so my total cost at Hobby Lobby was $17.02, which honestly was, Hobby Lobby and Michael's was a bit, I don't know, tough to swallow price-wise. But anywho, all right, so all we got here was just 4 skeins of yarn. 2 of one and 2 of the other. So I got these 2, which you saw in the video. I got the 2 that matched, and I feel like a crazy person. But when you look at the 4 skeins, they totally were not the same. So anyway, I got the 2 that were the same, and I know exactly what pattern I want to make with these. And actually, it's going to be with this. I thought these colors went together nicely enough. So anyway, this one is, let's see, French Lilac Yarn Bee. Let's pretend I did that a little more gracefully. Yarn Bee is the brand of all of these. This color is Frosted Mauve. So let's see if we can. I love this. I don't know. We'll see how it works up. If this works well, I might, I don't know, see if I can order this brand online or something and get a bunch, because I just love it. I cannot emphasize how much I love this yarn. Just I don't know, it's just the colors and everything just speak to me. So yeah, 2 of those and then 2 of these guys, which are kind of, it's similar to Burnout Blanket, maybe slightly skinnier on the yarns. And seemingly cheaper. These were $4.99, so it was, I guess they must have been on sale. Yes, that's right, they were all 30% off, so these were all 30% off. So $17.02 for 4 skeins of yarn from Hobby Lobby. That chair behind me, I'm excited to show you that one. All right, so this was Michael's. Now my total spend at Michael's was $41.09. However, I did get some UV stuff that I'm really excited to try out. The UV resin. I've done resin crafting before. I've done epoxy resins, and I've done the type that you like mix together. I've never done UV resin before, and I saw a little brief tutorial on how to make amigurumi eyes with resin, and I am dying to try it. I have to find the blank eyes though. I have a lead as to where I can do that, but in any case, so that was the biggest price was for that. Everything else was the yarn. So I got this because I love the color. I don't know what it is with me and mauves. This one, I don't think it's called that though. This one's called, there it is, Red Rust. Red Rust. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like a brickish red kind of color. I don't know, but I love this color so much. You can actually kind of maybe see in these 2 examples, this purple and this red, which is kind of more of a pinkish red, they both have kind of a green, or not a green, I'm sorry, a gray undertone to the color. If you do painting or anything like that, you know what I'm talking about. It's got this like dusty undertone to them, and I tend to really gravitate towards colors like that. So kind of like the muted color pattern or color palette, not like super saturated bright colors. Those don't excite me as much as like these ones do. Case in point, actually it's pretty much everything. So this color is terracotta. This is loops and threads. Oh no, oh that's the end of it. Okay, cool. Pretend that didn't happen. That didn't happen. This was the one I had to fight for. Had to get it down from the top shelf. But I have a little bit left of this one. I really like loops and threads. This is the Home Slim, Chenille Home Slim, like brand or type. I guess loops and yarn. Loops and threads is the brand. It's really, really soft. It's a nice chenille. I haven't had any problems with this like fuzzing up on me except for the very ends, like I just demonstrated accidentally. But I really like this one. It's so soft. It works up really nice and it works up really soft. So I've made a couple plushies out of these for my kids. I haven't made anything official out of it, but I do have a fox in the works. That's going to be this. So I needed more. I only had a little bit left of my other skein, and I'm hoping that's all I'm going to need. If not, it'll be back to my local Michael's. So, all right, once again, this is for another project. This is going to be for mushroom. It's probably not what you're thinking, but it is. And then this is like an off-white for the same thing. I didn't want a super bright white, which I already have. I don't have any like cream off-white colors, or ivory, if you will. So I got this. These are also loops and threads. I guess I'm gravitating towards that brand, so there you go. And this one is off-white. It's pretty simple to remember. And this one is clay, which is kind of funny because this is terracotta, so kind of similar. Just name-wise, I guess, really not in color whatsoever. But once again, not super bright. It does have kind of that like muted undertone to it. I don't know. I really like these. I like those tones. All right, so tip to my, and I don't know how true this holds across the board, but to my fellow home educators and teachers, I'm a homeschooling mom. I got 3 boys. One's going to start this year. The other 2 have already been homeschooling. And I guess somewhere along the line, I must have told them that I was a teacher, because on my account, because I'm signed up with Michael's, it says I'm a teacher. And as such, I don't know if you can see there, all my like coupon, or all my items there say 20% off teacher discount. So, hint to you, if you've got a Michaels account and you're a teacher, or a homeschool mom, or a home educator, let them know. They might give you 20% off your order, or your, whatever, your, this isn't an order. What is this? Your purchase. Oh, you know what? It just occurs to me that I did get a burlap blanket because I like the color, so you can kind of compare up close. See what I'm saying about the size there? The purple is slightly smaller. This is the yarn bee. Slightly smaller than the burlap, but very similar texture-wise. And dare I say the burlap is a little bit softer. I'd have to do my math on it, but I'm pretty sure that this is cheaper. Just FYI. If you're debating between what kind to get. They're very similar. So I guess what that means is, although with coupons though, that factors in too, huh? I don't know, do your math before you shop. Alright, last but not least is my haul from the Scrappy Elephant, which is a creative reuse center in my nearby city. It's not that close to me. I live out in the country, but it's the closest city that I have. You guys. I was told my husband, I said, I feel like almost guilty for how much stuff I got versus how much I spent, because it feels almost like I've stolen from them. he said, tell it to the camera. So I'm telling you guys that I feel like I freaking ran off with this steal of a deal. So to start, this is the whole reason I ran back to the store again today. I didn't need anything else. I got a ton more stuff. I didn't need it. All I really needed was polyfill. I'm at the very end of my stash. I only have like maybe half of this bag left, and a different kind of polyfill too. It doesn't quite fill as much as this does. It's like a different brand or whatever, and the bag's a lot smaller. But anyway, so I needed more. So I got these two. I'll tell you in the end how much I spent. How about that? This is barely touched. It's open there. This one has a little more out of it, but still. Almost completely full bags. Okay, that. This basket that they gave me as well. Alright, all this felt. Okay, this is like an insane amount of felt in every color. They might need a little lint rolling. Like, look, each one of these, if it was new, was 79 cents for like a sheet of felt, okay? And I got all these different colors. I got blue, green, gray, some reds, this kind of burnt yellow, mustardy, golden kind of color. Some like peachy pink. You know, a ton of different colors, okay? Okay, all that. I got these two skeins, which are unopened. I don't know if they're used or not, but look at these. These are so fun. They're giving me kind of Halloween vibes, but I thought, I don't know what I'm going to make with them. I just thought if I don't get them, I'll never get them. And then they'll be gone if I come up with an idea later. And it has these really pretty like blues and purples in it. Olive greens is I really, you know, once again with the muted tone kind of thing. Olive greens, I love olive green kind of color. This blue in here, super pretty. So, sorry, my kids are going crazy upstairs. My husband's up there with them. Okay, so those two skeins of yarn, I got, ta-da, an extra hook because I'm not sure if I've got one in this size. I am going to check if I already have one in this size. I'll either hang on to this one as a spare or I'll just redonate it. I just donated a bunch of wood to them today that I got for free off of Free Cycle. This has a random piece of red yarn wrapped up in it, but anywho, this is a multicolor Bernat blanket that's barely been used. I got another one of those. I mean, there's a fair amount gone maybe, but this thing is like, someone rewound this. This thing is really dense, so it's not like super light and fluffy. Like, I don't think much was used off of this skein either. Yes, there's little things in it here and there, but lint roller. Okay, so those two things, and then the rest is not yarn related as such, but I got this entire box of oil pastels. And if you guys know anything about oil pastels, they're expensive. These were all used, so they are a little like on the, I don't know, dirty side. And there go a few of them. But even so, that, you know, they're still very much usable. And I really wanted to try doing mixed media projects with oil pastels and acrylic painting. I got these. These are just for my kid. They're just white perler beads. He loves doing these things. If you guys have kids, let me know if they do perler beads. I know when I was growing up, they were kind of like a big thing. Maybe a little bit after my like youth age range, because I don't think they were even invented until after I was out of that age. But I do remember them when I was younger. And like my kid, oh, he loves them. And then check this out, Sibley Backyard Birding Postcards. This is an entire deck. I don't know how many were used. There's so many left in here. This is like maybe a third of them. And they're all different birds. The whole pack are different birds, no repeats. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know if I'm gonna collage them. I don't know if I'm gonna sell them. I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. But my kid, my youngest, is like obsessed with birds. So I thought he would like looking through them. I might send some out to people that I know. But even after that, I've got this sweet box that I just absolutely love. So I thought this might be a fun Etsy sell. Like a random draw of like 5 postcards of birds and some for whatever amount of money. And then the basket, of course, that everything came in. Grand total of everything you have seen, $22 and change. I don't remember the exact change, but it was under $23 for all of this. And that is why creative reuse centers are awesome. And every time I have excess stuff or like I'm done with the craft, I go and donate too. So it's like giving back, getting some, giving back, and like, it's just awesome. I just love that place. I go there pretty much anytime I have some spare time and I'm in the city already. I will go there just see what they have because it's always different. People are always donating new stuff, so it's really awesome. Anyway, that's my haul for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you're planning on making this week. And let me know what you think my best score was here today and what you would buy personally. All right. Hopefully I'll talk to y'all down in the comment section below. And yeah, as I say on my other channel, I'll say it here too. I hope you find more time to do more of what you love, and I hope to see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.